Thank you, Emma. Welcome to Devon. Welcome to the fixture that matters above all others in these parts. Nothing is bigger down here than red versus green. These two clubs may be close geographically, but there is no love lost between them. Emotions are running high through the evening Exeter air. The St James Park atmosphere is raw and raucous. It is simmering nicely. The two clubs perilously positioned, just adding another layer of intrigue. A night match, an under the lights match. That means everything. Off we go in this battle at the bottom. Devon has waited 2.5 years for this rivalry to be reignited. It's a decisive and divisive night across the county. And while the need for points is huge, the desire to beat the enemy is even greater. Reece Cole very nearly into a shooting position as the hosts start the game very much on the front foot. Jaden Wareham prowling. All the way through it comes! And inside 30 seconds, the first shot in anger from Danny Andrew. A solid attacking start from the hosts. Now it's Plymouth Argyle's turn to pick up a set piece and perhaps apply some pressure at the other end. Everybody back here in red and white, very much in defensive mode. It's a ball in that asks a lot of questions. Could go anywhere, it's in, but the flag is raised. Early Argyle celebrations quelled.
And it's Sweeney who makes that first intervention. Well, it's actually, I think, an initial touch going away from the goal from Mitchell, and then it's the Exeter midfielder who plays the ball, in my mind. I mean, it's a hell of a spot, if indeed he's got it correct, the referee's assistant, because it was a mess. I think that's a fortunate escape.
Jack McMillan seemingly, effectively, with the assist. Higgins with the touch, Wareham's in here, has Cole for support, and Galloway in the way, crucially.
Yes, Paul, he's got to play Cole on his right-hand side. He acknowledges his teammate now. It's such a presentable situation for Exeter City, and Jaden Wareham, who's in, the front three combining, and it's a poor decision ultimately, which has cost them.
Mitchell with the touch, Higgins trying to make something of it. The big bank calling for a penalty kick, but optimistically so, it would seem. Here's Cole, sat up nicely for him! Well worth a hit, and really well saved by Connor Hazard.
Well, I don't think Hazard probably has a prayer if it's 2 yards either side of him, but thankfully for him, it's straight above him almost. He catches it beautifully, but goalkeeper's always going to be comfortably turning that over the top of the crossbar. Lovely attempt though, Cole, and that's what he possesses.
Here's Sweeney. Cole for Brierley. It's neatly done. And Niskanen rattles the post. Exeter City so close to the opener.
Well, it's been a brilliant start to this game, and it's a good spell right now for Exeter. It's the pass from Brierley, which is picture perfect, lovely spot. And then Niskanen with a measured attempt. He feels he's scored, surely, inside of the post and away to safety.
Away by Whitworth. Flick on by Wareham. Niskanen was very interested in that, and Hazard had to come and meet him! And in it goes from Cole!
Well, first and foremost, it's a horrible ball to deal with. They've won a lot of these first contacts. Exeter, Niskanen with his work ethic gets in there. And it's horrible for Sorinola and Hazard to try and sort out. And they just about escape initially, and it falls to the player with real quality in his shooting. We've already seen that so far this evening. This one's all about guile and placement. Hazard just can't reach out and get anything on it. Stylish finish from a quality front player when he's in the mood. First blood to the Grecians.
Lovely ball from Mitchell to Sorinola. This is Patterson. Picked up by Peppel. Exeter City being careful not to bring him down in the box. It's a very busy box. Ned Turns took charge. Oh, and the header popped over the top by Andrew. Plymouth Argyle knocking on the door again.
Yeah, I would presume the Exeter players are complaining about a high foot in there. It turns into a good opportunity for them. It's there, the header that goes back towards his own goal from McMillan, stooping in.
Plymouth Argyle have only failed to score in one of their last 7 visits to St James Park. That was the 4-0 League 2 defeat here on the 26th of October 2019. Wareham will give chase here, and will get there ahead of Ross, with Cole calling for it. Reinforcements arriving. It's McMillan! And he'll be disappointed he didn't at least work Connor Hazard. Lovely reverse pass from Cole. Niskanen now. Higgins! And Hazard in the way! And Wareham couldn't quite get the telling touch.
Well, 2 expertly played passes. One from Cole, beautiful vision. Guile, round the corner for Niskanen. And then it's such a good opportunity for Higgins, who's been on the periphery. Lovely ball. It's a lovely pick out this as well. Just stands off Higgins. He does everything right, and it's actually the trailing leg of Wiredu which saves the day for Argyle.
Just saw a flash there of Dan Green, who's assisting Gary Caldwell. He's been up with us watching from on high. As Akil Higgins through on goal. That is delightful. A Devon Derby moment for Akil Higgins. What a way and what a moment to get your first senior goal.
Where he spurned a great chance to get his name into Exeter folklore. And sometimes that can affect a young player, but the composure he shows here, and not only in the finish, he's onside, steps up too late, Sorinola, but opening up the target there with his first touch to allow him to finish on his stronger right side. And the deftness of the touch, the cuteness, the coolness, it's all there. It's a spectacularly good finish from a player who's been quiet at times tonight, but he gets his moment in the Devon rain.
Well, just the one shot on target for his side so far tonight. They're ready to celebrate here. Aitchison, Galloway with him, and he did enough. And that's it! Devon Derby delight for those in red and white. A huge win in terms of points and pride, and one that will be cherished by the locals, whatever the rest of the season holds. City win the day, jump up the table, and confine their rivals to the drop zone, thanks to Reece Cole's first half finish and Akil Higgins' gorgeously composed chip. It's a case of third time lucky in the Devon derby as manager for Gary Caldwell. While defeat hurts in the moment, but often focuses the mind, and Tom Cleverley will hope for a swift Argyle recovery. It is Exeter's night in the southwest. Exeter City 2, Plymouth Argyle 0.